I am making this video today to tell you that I am tired. As a black woman, I am tired. I am tired of seeing the violent deaths of my peers on social media. I am tired of the systematic racism that is built into the root of our society, and I am tired of seeing injustices in this world continue to go unresolved today. And I am calling for change. To my non-black viewers, this is your chance to use your privilege to help your black friends. And I don't mean to simply claim that you are not racist, because that is no longer enough. Staying neutral is no longer enough. I mean, we want you to actively show that you are against racism, that you yourself are anti-racist, because being silent during times of injustice makes it clear to us that you have chosen the side of the oppressor. You not using your voice to defend those who have fallen victim to racism and oppression makes it evidence that you simply do not care. We can see those of you who have chosen to stay silent, and guess what? It hurts. It hurts that you don't feel like the idea of equality and equity can be met, or that you believe that you deserve better than the rest of us. Is it that you just don't want the system to be fair? Do you want to keep the privilege just to yourself? Because if that's the case, then yikes. There are a number of things that you can be doing to support the Black Lives Matter movement and to show that you are active against racism. 1. Donate to charities. In light of the recent tragic death of George Floyd, the George Floyd Memorial Fund has been set up. Other funds that have been set up in Minnesota, Minneapolis include the Minnesota Freedom Fund and Black Visions Collective. Be sure to donate to the right causes, as there are some certain groups that like to capitalize off the suffering of black people. They are not the right people you should be endorsing, so please be diligent when it comes to donations. 2. Sign petitions. This will not only demonstrate the issues that matter to you, but will help influence public opinion and raise awareness about issues that are current in this world. 3. Educate yourself. There are books, articles, films, shows, etc., all of which are available to you that put racism and privilege and injustice at the centre. Take the time to find these resources and use them and learn from them. It's not my role as a black person to teach you not to be racist, nor is it compulsory for me to do so. Having to continuously reach into emotional trauma just to teach you what should be inherent is again tiring. Please be active in teaching yourself how to be anti-racist and use this knowledge to defend and support your peers. 4. Be open in discourse and be open to discuss issues that may well make you uncomfortable, including race. Call out members of your family and your friends who say things that they shouldn't be saying. Use your voice to defend us, even if we are not physically there with you. And lastly, 5. Be aware that racism is not only an issue in America. Be conscious of what is going on in your own countries as well, and use your voice to help spread awareness about injustices that people still may be going through where you live. To help guide you in finding these resources, I will leave as many as I can in the description box below. As a future black doctor, I am also tired, and I wanted to discuss some issues that have recently been on my mind that will be at the forefront of my career path, and that also does deserve to be discussed and made aware of. Throughout my entire journey into medicine, and even still now, I am fully aware that the colour of my skin has made things more challenging. I have to work harder than my non-black peers to even receive the same level of attention, and I have to go above and beyond just to be seen. When I'm talking about an issue that I care about, I am perceived as the angry black woman. Why can't I just be perceived as the passionate woman? Why must my race be brought into this discussion? When it comes to learning dermatology, why is it that the only references that we are taught from or that are present in textbooks are of white patients? What happens when a patient of colour comes into the ward concerned about a skin condition that they may have? How am I supposed to treat them effectively if I am unfamiliar with the presentation of diseases on coloured skin? Also, since when did black people become immune to pain? There have been many occasions where black patients come to the hospital concerned about pain that they are feeling, but this is dismissed due to lack of belief. Why is it that when I complain about a stomach cramp, for example, that I'm assumed to be lying? It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, some people definitely have an unconscious bias, and that's not something that we should ignore, because people assume that black people have thick skin, not only on an emotional sense, but somehow physical too. Now, to me, that doesn't make sense, because it will then now affect that person's treatment, and that should not be plausible. That should not even be an issue, and this needs to be brought to light and continue to be discussed. Then we have COVID-19 and its role and effect within the black community, but we will not go into that just yet. I'm concerned about experiencing microaggressions and outright racism within the workplace. The role of a doctor is to support and help your patients, to promote their well-being and ensure that they are healthy and safe. Why is it that the colour of my skin will prevent some people from wanting to receive my help to treat them? I am training to help you. So what is wrong with me that means that I am not right to do so? Does the colour of my skin affect my ability? I mean, if it does, then I didn't know. But I really doubt that that's the case. So again, this is another issue that needs to be discussed and rectified within the healthcare system. These are just a few of the issues that a lot of black people have to endure, including myself, throughout their lifetime. I can only speak confidently for my own experiences, but I am aware that there is so much more that people go through. I implore my peers to continue to speak about the injustices that they go through themselves, so that we are open in discussion and make sure that our voices are not silent and that they can be heard. I think it's important to be vocal about these issues, not just when someone has died, but always. Continue to use your voice and use it to help spread awareness of the injustices that are going on in the world, so that we together can try and combat it. The world has a race problem and it has plagued it for centuries. It needs to be at the forefront of discussion so that it can be one day eliminated. I will continue to be that person who makes it about race, because my race is at the forefront of my life and I cannot change that. I am black and I am proud, and I will continue to embrace this side of me because it's who I am. I can't change that, nor will I ever want to change that. If anything that I've said in this video somewhat offends you, maybe this is your cue to check your privilege. I hope this video inspires my non-black viewers and my friends to help the black community and continue, or at least starts to be active against racism. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.